bro, that's it.
This is a topic that I wanted to talk about for such a long damn time. I mean, we're talking Haganai, or Japanese translation, Boko wa Tomacha ga Sukanai. I think I said that right. Well, anyway, listen, it doesn't matter, okay? Because when I saw this anime, I fucking fell in love with it. I love this damn anime, season 1. I fucking loved the whole plot line that it was going for. I mean, you had Kodaka, who is a transfer student, and he has blonde hair. He looks like a rebel. Everybody's scared. Scared. They're scared of him. And he has Yosora. Yosora is she's solitary, very brass, thinks she's better than everybody. She has only one friend, and that is her air friend. And then you have Sena, who's very attractive, very beautiful. Every man wants to be with her, but she has no girlfriends. Now, this whole series has these cast of characters, and they form a club, and this club deals with friendship. It deals with trying to have social skills to make friends. And of course, I mean, it's right there in your eyes. Like, they're all friends. They're all friends when at the end of the day, they think they're not, but they're in this club. They have fun together. They go adventures, trips. Of course, they're friends. So, I mean, you wouldn't be tuning in to this video if you weren't a Haganai fan. I'm going to call it Haganai because that's when I first got into it. And I gotta say, man, I mean, I love the shit out of season 1. I love the shit out of season 2. So I was waiting for a season 3, right? And this video is all about what the fuck happened. What the fuck happened to this? Now, this is a light novel. This is a light novel first and foremost. I got all the info I needed on animesuki.com. So if you want to check that out, go check out animesukiforums.com. It's just an amazing forum. Tells you everything you need to know about all what happens in the light novels. That's where I go learn a little bit more of Baccano and a lot of other series when they're open ending or their ending is just not satisfactory. But fuck, man. Fucking Haganai. It starts off so damn... The anime... Great romantic comedy, great stories, great, fucking just absolutely surprising moments, especially with the love triangle between, or just the love fucking for Quattro, whatever you want to call it, because you have Kodaka, and you have all these women love Kodaka. You have Yosora, who loves him, and she was friends with him when they were kids. You had Sena, who everybody loves Sena. I love Sena. I was shipping Sena and Kodaka, and you have her. She's, busty. She loves video games. I love that. I love this character. Then you have Kabuto, who, she's really just a junior high student and stuff. But you have Yukimura. Yukimura is just all into Japanese culture, the way of the samurai. She thinks she's a man, but really she's a woman. She finds that out in season 2. Then you have Rika. Rika is amazing, man. She is the Washu of this series. She's amazing. She's funny. She tells it like it is. She's the smart one out of all the women in this show. But so you have this crazy love, romance, struggle. And at the end of season 2, you see Sena confess to Kodaka. Kodaka gets flustered. He basically bounces. He bounces out of the club because he doesn't want things to change. He just wants it to be the way it is, even though he's starting to have feelings for a lot of the girls, especially Sena. In the anime, it just seems like Sena is the clear winner, or Sena is going to be the winner. But you also had Rika, who was just right behind her. And then, of course, you had Yosora. But Yosora... you just never felt like anything was going to develop between those two because Yosora is so she's kind of really a bitch to Sena. But not only that, she just is so reclusive, she doesn't express her feelings. Like there's a lot of things hidden in her past that we do not know. Her relationship with her sister, her relationship with her mother, that whole thing. But I'm not going to cover that. I'm going to cover the ending and the end girl pick that apparently was fucking, because this light novel's done. It's done. It's done. The light novel's done. There's a clear winner, so to speak. Of course, this is written by Yomi Horasaka. It's illustrated by Boriki. And listen, I am fucking just... every time I look at the forum and every time I read the fucking ending to this shit, the light novel, it pisses me off. Because this was a terrible ending. Terrible ending. I was so invested in the series, and then you give me a shitty-ass ending like this. Now, here's the gist of it, all right? Here's the gist of it. So Sena confesses to Kodaka. Does that go anywhere? Fuck no, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. There is no, when Kodaka says, he tells her, just give me time, wait for me, let me deal with some stuff, and because I have the same feelings for you. Like, he tells her to wait for him. But that goes fucking nowhere. Nowhere. Yosora? You think Yosora is any better? No. That relationship is so strained at the end of this light novel that it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy how Kodaka straight out tells Yosora at the end of this light novel, like, I never viewed you as that. I never viewed you as a woman. Like, I never viewed you as a relationship-wise. Like, he just straight out rejects Yosora. And Yosora has this whole deal throughout the whole light novels with her family. That's why she's so insecure, this and that. She basically leaves. Like, at the end of the light novel, she's not even heard from again. So she's not even really friends with Kodaka at the end of this light novel, which is kind of, I mean, I like the way, like, it's different, but still, it's like, fuck, man. Yosora is forever. She just feels like a sad type character. She is always... It's depressing. It's depressing what happens to her character at the end of this. The most surprising fucking part of this, though, was Yukimura. Yukimura straight out knows that Sena and Yosora likes Kodaka. So what does she do? What the fuck does she do? She goes on the offense. And she asks Kodaka straight out, I want to be your girlfriend. Let's go out. Come on, baby. And that's exactly what happens. What's fucking crazy is that Kodaka and Yukimura actually go out and date. Now, I would be totally fine with that. Totally fine with it. But what a fucking surprise. Like, this comes out of nowhere. This comes out of fucking right field. Right field. That's not a home run. That fucking ball came out over the fence into the fucking field. Somebody threw a damn beach ball into the field. That's how fucking out of nowhere this comes. And it just, Yukimura, even though she's dating Kodaka, she still is struggling. Like, she still kind of still wants to be somewhat of just a friend. Like, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, good for Yukimura, but still, like, the way it all came together, it was so fucking rushed. It was so out of left field, right field, center field. Don't fucking matter what field you were at. So it's insane. It's insane. And to top that, the fucking cherry on the top. At one point in the light novel, Kodaka, he understands his feelings. He loves Rika. He absolutely loves, like, he is in love with Rika. And when he goes to confess to Rika, Rika rejects his ass. After Rika, all through the series, she wants to tap that. Sexual tension, whatever. We don't get none of that. We just get a straight rejection. Fucking insane. But, Kodaka, in the light novels, he's kind of fucking wishy-washy. He's kind of just like, he doesn't make up his mind. He doesn't take charge. That's when you don't like him. You're like, fuck, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You tell this to Sena, and then you say you love Rika, and then you're going out with Yukimura. Like, absolutely fucking insane. Insane, this fucking light novel, and overall, the ending to it. So what happens at the ending, you're asking? This video, what is telling, okay, Daniel, what the fuck happens? Like, explain to me what the fuck is wrong with the ending. This is what's wrong with the ending. First of all, Kodaka splits with Yukimura. They're done. They're done so. Rika doesn't love him, so they don't end up together. Yozoro fucking leaves. Like, she's done. She's done with everything. It's over. So none of them are really even friends. I mean, granted, there's still chapters to be translated, but the end ending has already been translated. Like, this is the end. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. Now you're probably wondering, what about Sena? Like, is Sena, like, there's nothing really there for Sena. Like, I guess who's narrating is a future Kodaka, and it's not hinted even. It's not even hinted, but a lot of people assume that maybe, since she was the last one, that he maybe ended up with her, maybe went back and, try to get, went back with her, or maybe he's just not with anybody. So, listen, I don't fucking know what fucking happened to this shit, all right? Haganai, to me, was just a fun, romantic comedy. That's what it was for me. A little bit of sprinkled drama in there, because all romantic comedies have to have that. Watch Shuffle, and you know what I mean. Shuffle has a perfect ending. It's a great series. Haganai was on the verge of being a fantastic series until this bullshit. And I don't even want a season 3 if they're going to go this route. I don't even fucking want a season 3. Insane how it goes this route. Now, I'm not saying that Sena, I'm pissed because Kodaka didn't choose Sena, or he didn't, it just didn't end that way. I'm pissed because, like, the whole point of this fucking story was for them to have friends. And maybe Kodaka is still friends with Rika and Yukimura, but it just feels so fucking depressing on how it all ends. And I don't want it there is no need to have a depressing ending for Haganai. It just doesn't work. And when you do make a depressing ending like this, it fucking tears all the previous stuff that you've done down. And a lot of people are saying it was the author's fault for introducing this confession so early in the game, because he or she didn't know what the fuck they were to do after that. And of course, there was fighting with the author and the editor, a lot of things behind the scenes, a lot of grudges, I think that's, it showcases, this story showcases how much messy it was for the ending into actual reality, what was going down as well. So if you're a fan of Haganai and you're wondering where the fuck is season 3, what's going on, what happened at the end, did Kodaka even choose anybody? He did choose someone somewhat with Yukimura, whatever her fucking name is. All right, Yukimura. He chose her for a little bit. They go out. He gets rejected with Rika. Yozora is not even she was never in the running. Sena is just left in the wayside. Kodaka breaks up with Yukimura. I mean, that's it. That's fucking it. So if you're wondering what happened, there you go. If you want to read like lot more detail, go to animesuki.com, the forum of Haganai, or the actual Japanese translation to it, and you will find all the information you need. A lot of people talked about this on that forum. It's funny to see those forums and just say, I'm fucking sick. And I love how people are just saying, I'm fucking sick and tired of explaining what the hell happened at the end, because this is exactly what happened. Just read the damn previous posts. Very funny. But just wanted to talk about that. Thank you guys for listening. I know if you guys are a fan of this, if you're a fan of Sena, if you're a fan of Kodaka, if you're a fan of Yozora, if you're a fan of Rika, if you're just overall just a fan of this anime, honestly, you don't want a season 3. You don't fucking want it. I don't want it. That's a shitty ass way to end it, and that's my pet peeve. Do not, if you start strong, if you're strong in the middle, and you fucking have such an awful ending, you just lost my interest, and that's why I'm not going to buy your shit. That's why I didn't buy Sena figurine. But thank you guys for listening. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Like the video if you like it, and comment below. Would really appreciate to hear your guys' thoughts on overall what you think me explaining this ending what are your thoughts? Are you disappointed? Do you still want a season 3? We'd love to hear what you guys got to say. Just fucking pissed, man. Just pissed every time when I think about this. So I'm Dan Man, aka Daniel's son, and I'm out of here. Bye, guys.